That's what.
Oh no, we're telling the story. What are you talking about?
No, hold on. Everybody, hold on. We're about to start.
Right at the top.
Okay, can we just talk about what we want to talk about at the start then?
What do you have on your list?
Why we're in this
Why is it
bed?
always my list? What's on your list?
My
Fatso.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Why are you attacking me?
Felt good.
All right.
What episode is this?
204.
203.
No, it's
204. 204.
Wait, wasn't Sal 204?
No, Sal 205.
Ready? What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 205. No, hell, 204 Dropouts. You might be wondering, orgy? And to that, you'd be wrong. This is fellowship among the sheets, and that is it.
In the streets.
Okay, we're currently on tour right now. We just got done with New York City.
Your
And
elbow's digging into my hip. Okay.
what base is that? I think that's a foul ball. You get an elbow on a rib, that's a foul ball, brother.
It was my hip, and it was fine when we were just sitting, but then you were talking, you're like
Convulsing.
digging your elbow.
Do you like that so much?
Oh yeah, you like that? Hey, listen, if you like it, you can just say
Oh,
so.
yeah, you like that?
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I apologize for touching you inappropriately.
Oh, God, I'm already
I'm
overheating.
sweating.
Dude,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm trying to get through this.
Sorry.
Just did our, we're doing the East Coast tour right now. We were just in New York City, and now we are in New Haven in a hotel. This is the only bed that can almost fit all of us.
Barely.
And anyway, it doesn't matter, man. Anyway, hit some intro music. Tara, you want to plug the Patreon this week?
Sure.
I've never gotten to do it. You got to do it in a sick way, though.
You guys want to see extra footage of us in this bed? Join the Patreon, baby.
Down below in the description, baby, you can see the Patreon. Oh, maybe you can see it for a 7-day free trial. Yeah. Description down below. What do you get? You get extra footage. What else? The episodes early. Oh, yeah. You also get prizes every month and possibly more. Down below. Woo! Great job. You did great.
Yeah, you did good. Good job, Tara.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a couple of things to talk about. So, should we get into like how the live show was, or should we go ahead and just start throwing Jared under the bus? Like, which one do we start off with first?
What the fuck? We're starting off with me under the bus?
Oh yeah, Jared.
I have no movement on my left arm. I'm like Tyrannosaurus Rex.
all the
Wait,
people
that's
that-
a stroke thing.
Oh, why'd you have to take it there?
Wait, what's a stroke thing?
No, that 100% is like a prerequisite to a stroke.
We can't move the left arm?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
because
It's a
my
T-Rex.
fat ass is on top of it.
No, it's pain in the left arm is a heart attack.
She doesn't have a heart. We're good.
No, I meant like, hey. I meant like, I can't, it's just stuck. But it looks like a dot. Anyway, continue.
For all the people that think Jared's this nice, sweet guy,
No, we're getting into it.
you're fucked today, brother.
What did I
Tara,
do?
do you know this story?
No, what happened?
All right.
I was with Jared all day.
No.
This
You
was
weren't with him last night.
Okay.
I was with him last night
What was
too.
last
when
night?
it mattered.
This is what happened. So we're in New York City, and Jared's fiending for some pheromones of the opposite sex.
Oh, god damn
Just
it.
listen. So he finds this little biddy in the town that he wants to frequent to his bedroom. That's all I'm gonna say. One thing leads to another. I don't want to say any women's names, but Jared does get the woman in her bed. Jared does get the woman in his bed at night in the hotel room.
I know this up to here.
Okay. Unfortunately, Alyssa and Jared were sharing a hotel room. So for Jared to have the potential of coitus with this young woman,
Yes.
Alyssa probably couldn't be there unless Cuck City was going to be populated that day.
Right.
Yep.
So Alyssa came to our room and she was like, "Can I sleep on the floor?" I'm like, "No." I just said it like
How
that.
am I that?
Hold on,
you
brother.
wouldn't let her in the room.
Check this out. I said, "No, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let you sleep on the floor.
No.
You're a strong,
Okay, sure.
independent woman. So
Hell
here's what
yeah.
we're gonna do."
But here's the
No.
thing. Hold on. When we were talking about this before the trip, you said that you and Zach would share a bed, and then Alyssa would get her own. So what happened to that?
No, we'll get there.
There's a layered.
There's lots of levels.
There's
to
layered
this.
problems here. You're the biggest fucking problem.
You're a pyramid scheme of problems.
Alyssa has her own fucking problems that we're gonna get into.
Can I just say I'm glad I'm not a part of this?
You're a part of
Oh,
everything.
careful of that.
So, Jared, first off, do you want to apologize?
I am sorry, Alyssa. I'm very thankful that you did this for me, and just know I would do the same for you.
Okay, now moving on. So Alyssa, the term is sad, and maybe possibly a little bit angry that you couldn't sleep in a bedroom.
Which I totally
That
understand.
night.
I totally understand.
And we had no extra bedrooms for you to sleep in, yet Skylar and Zach offered to bunk up with each other so you could sleep in our room.
Wait, we want to do the first part of this problem.
I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay, so Tara's manager had come to the show, or come with us on the first part of the tour. She had a hotel room under our with our whole group. She checked out a day early to go back to LA, so we still had a room that was empty. So I was like, Alyssa, it's fine. We'll go downstairs. We'll get a key for Jenna's room. You can stay in that. Okay. She goes downstairs. The people are like, nope, you can't stay in that. That's not her name.
Do you mind if I get a little mad?
Your name.
That's not her name.
Do you mind if I get a little mad on this really quick?
Get mad.
We spent $15,000 in rooms at this hotel. We made less at our live show. We're in the red because we want everyone to stay in a hotel and be able to sleep at night and not on the streets. So, Mr. Hotel, I don't know if I should say the name.
Mondrian Park, you fuck. You dumb fucks. Mondrian Park Ave, 444 Park Ave, New York City. Fuck you guys.
Fucking first and
my ass.
last. God.
So we had an extra room that Alyssa could have stayed in that night so Jared could experience that gushy yum yum.
That technically we paid for and still had, and nobody was in.
Yeah,
it.
and so they wouldn't let us get into it
Or
because she had
I
checked
could have
out.
gone into that.
And I said,
room,
okay,
and then
One
Alyssa-
second. Tara's manager had checked out of the room early. She had to go home early, so she couldn't be there till the last day. So we have this room still bought. It is still
Paid for
under the same card, under the same. Anyway, go.
So we were like, okay, she checked out. Can we get a key to it? They said no. She has to have. That's her. Once she checks out, that's policy. I said, okay, well, are we gonna get a refund for that room because no one's staying in it? She goes, no, it was past noon, so we are gonna have to charge you for it. And I was just looking at her. I was like, you know, this is the dumbest fucking thing you've ever said.
So
This is stupid.
The hotel locks the room, so no one can go in it, yet still charges us for it.
And so then, check this out. I was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Alyssa, you're not gonna sleep on the floor. I said, okay, turn back to the lady that was getting on my
And she's like,
fucking nerves.
this is policy, this is what we do. And at some point, we think, fine, it's your policy, let's figure out another solution.
Can we get a rollaway bed?
Can we get a trundle bed to put in our room so maybe Alyssa could get some shut-eye?
And Alyssa, what do you think someone would say if you were spending $15,000 at their hotel if we just asked for a rollaway bed?
I would think they'd say, hell yeah.
They said, fuck no.
They said, our policy is you don't have a suite, so you don't get a roll-away bed.
And what does a
great
suite have to
issue.
do with anything?
It's bigger.
But we spent so much money.
Okay, and then, wait, there was more things. Skylar wrote them a scathing email.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Did you really?
Did you?
Wait, read
Whoa,
it.
I didn't know about that part.
I want to hear it. I want to hear the email.
Wait, but continue on to like the
Okay.
booking, because we booked another
Yeah,
room.
yeah, oh yeah.
And this is all going to come back to Jared being an awful person. Just hold on.
Okay.
So, but Skylar was like,
I'm
go to the front desk and be like,
Grape issue.
just get another room. Pay for another room for a night. It's $300, whatever. I went down to the front desk. They're like, no, we're sold out. So I text Skylar, we're sold out. And then they were like, and Skylar's text me back and he goes, what are you talking about, they're sold out? There's so many rooms on like the site, like booking.com or whatever it is.
Booking.com, they had 6 open rooms on the site.
Yeah.
So
Are
Skylar,
you fucking serious?
Yeah. So I book one immediately. I go
God.
back downstairs, and now in my PJs.
Wait, Skylar's high as a kite.
Yeah, I'm high as fuck.
His eyes are bloodshot.
I'd eaten too many hot wings. I was struggling. And so I go downstairs. I said, hey, I just booked a room here. Can I
She's come from the elevator.
I said, hey, I'm with a big group. We booked another room here. Give me the key. Can I answer
the
this really
key.
fast? This is a great snafu.
okay, hold on, pause. He's ordering grapes on.
Hello. Bad
Like,
grapes.
side note, you guys call me a character and you're like, Tara is this, Tara is that. This man just got 3 liters of Sprite and a
No.
quarter pound of, I mean,
It was
4 pounds of
4
grapes.
pounds.
It was 20.
4 pounds of grapes!
It was a 2 20-ounce bottles of Sprite, and then somehow a 2-liter did get added on.
Somehow.
complaining?
That was a
Somehow.
misclick. Y'all are welcome to have that. That's on me.
Bringing the train back on the tracks.
Yeah. So I go downstairs in my PJs, high as fuck, and I said, "Hey, sir."
Previously, we asked and they said, we have no hotels. Yet online, they said they had hotels. He's downstairs after booking confirmation of a hotel online.
And I said, "Hey,"
Paying for another hotel after we already had some. I'm so sorry. I'm animated right now.
Elbow!
and I got a confirmation number. I got downstairs and said, "Hey, look, I just booked another hotel here. I am staying here. I need the key for it." And this
me the
motherfucker,
key.
he looks at me and he's like, "We don't have any rooms." And I said, "Oh, dude," I said, "I just booked." I said, "I just booked this thing on fucking Booking.com. There were 6 rooms left." He's like, "Yeah, they're sold out." I said, "Okay, but let me tell you something funny, brother. I know there's an empty room because one of them's ours. I was like, so wave the fucking. I was like, we don't need the fucking thing cleaned. Just give us the key. We'll get right back in there. And he's like, I can't do that. I said, what communist country are we living in? I almost just stroked out just then.
No, I understand, man.
And then and then let me.
I want to hear the email.
Well, hold on. This was so I booked with Booking.com after they did not let me get a room. After we already had a room that they wouldn't let us in. After the whole thing, I go back upstairs. I'm pissed. Alyssa has to leave to Uber 30 minutes across town to go stay at a friend's house. Fuck you, Jared. So then,
Well, okay, wait, hold on.
Wait, no, no, you don't.
She wanted to hang out with him anyway.
This is a
I
listening.
didn't want to sleep there.
This is the listening portion of the episode for you, Jared. Jessis. Okay, so I got an email after I got back upstairs after they fucked us for the second time. Skylar, just got a message from Mondrian Park. Properties message. Dear Skylar Horn, on behalf of Mondrian Park Ave, 444 New York. Fuck you guys. Thank you for staying with us.
What? Like for the room that you booked?
Yeah, they just, I think they sent this like to fuck with me.
He sent a scathing email. They sent back, thanks for staying with us. God, they got us, I
Wait,
think.
I want to hear
So
your
like
email.
that email essentially went through.
No,
like, the
that
booking.
was, so that email I sent to the sales coordinator that booked us. And then that email came from Booking.com, which came from the hotel. It wasn't related to the email I sent. They were just sending that after the room got canceled. They were just like, hope you had a great stay.
Wait, I want to hear your
non-existent.
email.
That's a
It wasn't
huge
terribly
fuck
scathing.
you.
It was,
I want to hear it in
and
your
I was
little country
high,
accent.
and I was trying to write,
You know?
and I'm typically a decent wordsmith, but I was struggling a
Wordsmith.
bit.
This episode is also brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. Jared, when you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Well, Zach, how do I get those millions for my injuries?
By seeing if Morgan & Morgan will take your case. The injury law firm that doesn't settle for lowball offers. And the fee is absolutely free unless you win.
Just in the past couple of months, Morgan & Morgan has seen the verdicts of $12 million in Florida, $26 million in Philadelphia, and $6.8 million in New York, 25 times the highest insurance offer.
Did you know you can file a claim with America's largest injury law firm with just a click? It is so easy, and you can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan at www.forthepeople.com/dropouts or click the link in our description.
And again, your fee is completely free unless you win, and you can get started with just a click with the link in our description. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan.
Okay, room situation.
Holy shit, it's a novel.
Oh my god.
Hope this email finds you well. As you know, we have a group reservation with you guys that runs until we check out tomorrow morning. We had a wonderful stay until just recently. One of our employees checked out of their room today. We didn't realize that once they checked out, we wouldn't be able to access the room. The front desk is telling us we will still be charged for the room since the employee checked out after noon. We understand if it was like a single individual situation with one room checking out early, it wouldn't make sense to like let him have a friend have access to the room. That's not the situation here. We've spent several $1,000s the past few days, and it's asinine that we can't have access to that.
Asinine?
That's a word.
I know, it
But
just came out of left field.
Essentially, he hits him with hard words. Okay, this is
Asinine.
the cherry on top. After all of this happens with the hotel, they know we're not happy. They can't give us one yes. The next morning, we have to leave late, so we're like, maybe we can spend another hour in the hotel. Let's get a late checkout for everyone. We go downstairs. We look at the person in the eye, and we say, hey, for tomorrow, do you mind if we get a late checkout? And they look us directly in the eye and say, you'd have to ask tomorrow.
Oh my god.
But also, we had 1 million boxes from the live show, all the like gifts bags we're putting out. And Zoe asked them yesterday, the day before we checked out, hey, we got a lot of boxes here. We know we have to check out early. Can we store them? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. We come down with all these fucking boxes, and they're like, absolutely not.
Not anymore.
Their
You're not
faces,
getting these
like,
boxes.
dropped on the floor. I was like, she goes, how many bags do you have? And I said, all that. And she goes, I was like,
And also, all the front desk people, rude as fuck. I mean, okay, no, that's wrong. Two ladies were very sweet, very helpful. They did rectify the situation with at least the boxes.
after being kind of
Two of them
iffy in the
can kiss
beginning.
my ass.
And not in a pleasurable way.
They were not nice.
Anyway, so
So that
I will
happened.
say they were very nice to me.
Well.
if it isn't pretty
Well-
privilege coming back to rear its ugly head. When you got two ugly mugs going down there trying to get a hotel room back, they don't give you anything. I bet if you go down there, start flaunting some chocolate tits, you would probably get it.
Can you explain the chocolate tits? Because no one's going to get it.
You explain it.
I had chocolate ice cream on my boob a second ago and no one told me.
Because we're respectable people, also we thought it was a mole. Or maybe a rogue raisin. No one knew what it was. It could have been anything.
Long story short, I had to
Mondrian
drive
Park.
30 minutes to sleep on a couch that I didn't want to stay at, all for Jared to cuddle.
Oh my God!
I came downstairs, I said, Jared, please tell me you kissed her. He goes,
On the
"Tell-
cheek.
So,
We had
What was that?
We had a lovely night of okay, because here's the thing. She had work at 5:45.
You could have slipped a kiss in
in the
anytime.
morning.
Like this,
Brother,
that
I
kind of-
tried. Okay.
oh my God.
Whoa, my.
Flip that.
What the?
But listen, if you're cuddling, I don't think there's not that that's giving
Melissa could have been in there.
not that that's giving full consent, but I think you could like possibly look at her and be like, "Do you mind if I kiss you?" Because I think she'd be open to it.
I thought asking for a kiss was cringy.
It is cringe a little bit, but you can say it like you can like ask in a way where it's not.
Just be like,
Yeah, like
consent.
baby, give me them
just
sweet
like, I'm-
smooches.
Or like I've tried so hard not to kiss you tonight. Like just something.
Right, and if she's like, "Oh, please don't," then you know not to.
Oh my God, can you
I see,
imagine?
but that's the rejection that I'm afraid of.
So so wait, your fear of rejection
talk
is the
about
reason Alyssa had to drive 30 minutes.
No.
Jared,
Okay,
if
what?
she would have not have stayed in the same bed as you if she did not want to kiss you.
And that's an excellent point. Okay, but here's the thing. I tried to softball it at first with the cheek kiss. Okay, and then.
And then what happened? You just went to bed?
No, well,
You're in her guest house already. Go to the front door and kiss her. Come on, brother.
Well, the thing was, she was like, I want to go to bed.
Wait, can
'Cause she had
I
work
want
early.
to tell my side of the story too because we were all out and everyone left. And I'm like, okay, Jared left because he's about to, go to Pound Town. Like, it's fine. Like, you've disappointed all of us. I was at the club, not by myself, but like all of you left. So I was like, okay, well, Jared gets a pass. He's going to have a great night with this girl he has a crush on. Like, it'll be okay. I'll live.
God, Jared, you're like the goofiest villain
And the
of all
crazy
time.
thing is, I
What the
posted him
fuck?
on my story, and people were like, I mean, thank God he didn't kick you out of the room this time to go to whatever. And I'm like, well,
Oh,
fast
boy.
forward 24 hours. He
Did
sure
we talk about
did.
this? Also happened last tour, like when it was.
I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was still in the room.
I forgot about that.
Okay, but nothing
God,
happened
you're just a
the
squirrel
last
trying to
tour.
find a
He's
nut,
a
brother.
slut.
Hey,
Okay,
nothing
well,
wrong with that.
yeah.
And nothing wrong with that.
But okay, listen.
It all makes for
But
funny.
you're just bad at all of them.
Jared, I would like to thank you for the story though.
You know what?
it's like-
I would like to thank you guys. I did not realize how much effort went into
We were
this
trying
for
so
me to
hard.
colossally fuck up.
You didn't. Trust me, you didn't.
How did I?
You got a
not?
cheek kiss.
I did get a cheek kiss and a cuddle, and it was fantastic.
And you're such a positive guy. For
I
that.
had a
And
great
you're so
night
sweet.
because I have been starved of that sort of level of affection for a while, and a cuddle just felt nice.
That's lovely, dude.
Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, at least it made for a funny story, and no one actually got hurt. So
Alyssa kind of got hurt. She stubbed her toe on the way out.
I mean, Alyssa got robbed on the way to in her
Imagine.
Uber.
Yeah, I got
so,
jumped.
Jared, are you gonna pay her for that
that'd be
loss?
crazy.
They stole her ovaries to freeze them because they think she'd be such a wonderful woman that they want to use it for future generations, Jared. And she'll never be able to mother those kids.
I'll never get that back, so thank you.
But that's a compliment. You gotta find the silver linings.
Well, okay. Well, now to some positives. We did do the live show. I thought, okay, we did it at the Gramercy Theater, and they told us we have like the nicest fans / like the best, the most enthusiastic fans they've ever seen in their entire life.
They
So they were
gave you
cordial?
all just like this glowing compliment, that you are the nicest people they've ever met, and that is such an awesome reflection of what we try to do.
So apparently Tara has just friends around the world because
I'm sorry.
I go walk to the green room and I just see
You know what's funny? Not all of them came.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
God
yeah.
there would have been nowhere to sit.
Yeah, like 4 people bailed.
Oh my
because
God.
everyone's asking me, they're like, "Oh, I'm so glad all your friends got to come to the green room." I'm like, I've never met a single human that's in here. There's like 45 people you invited. How do you know so many people in New York City?
I know so many more. So many people couldn't come. It's gonna be the same thing for Boston and stuff. So.
I'm
Really?
excited about Boston.
God, I love
No.
Boston.
While Jared went home last night, I was with my friends, and my friend invited one of her friends who lives in the city. And he is the ripe age of 32.
Right.
Right? Older. I don't know. And At one point, it doesn't matter. At one point, we leave the bar that we were all at, and we go outside to go into another bar, and he pulls out a graffiti pen and just starts graffitiing.
Are you fucking
I love
serious?
that. No,
I
that's actually
swear to
slick.
God, tags a whole side of the building. And me and my friends who don't know him, even the friend of mine who does know him, we literally go,
Just
I
jaws
asked
on the
him what he
floor.
did for work, and he said, I graffiti.
no.
I swear. And I was just like,
Are you joking?
no.
He thought he was kidding.
That's not what he does, I don't think.
Then why would he
I
tell me
don't
such a
think.
thing?
Immediately, the security guard of the establishment we go into goes, "Sir, you can't come in. You just tagged the place." And he's like, "What?
What
What do you mean?" Yeah. And so we all go in and have a grand time for like 30 minutes because it's not our problem that he tagged at the side of the building.
Is he just waiting outside?
Yeah. And when we come back out,
What a wild thing to do. Like,
I
you
know,
just-
no, I know. And even my friend who's their friend was like, "This is crazy."
Especially
like,
when you
what?
meet someone that you've never met before.
Right. To do that is insane. And to be
commit- and-
32 years old,
What
I'm
did
like,
he
if you were like,
graffiti?
huh?
Sorry,
I don't remember. I was drunk.
Yeah, I was wondering, was it a tasteful piece?
I think it was his tag.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta get a tag.
Anyways, it doesn't really end anywhere. That's the story. But we come out and
That
he
is
was like,
nuts.
"How was it?" And we're like, "Super fun." So we
I
go to
wish
somewhere
you
else.
could have been there.
We went somewhere else after that was really cool that I hope you guys get FOMO about. It's a Five Guys, but it's a speakeasy. So it's a Five Guys downstairs. And then upstairs, it's a really fun bar.
Pretty sick.
And wait, here's the funny part about the bar.
See, that's the cool thing about New York.
There's I go to the bathroom and there's a million doorknobs to get out. And I'm like so drunk. I'm like, which doorknob is it?
Wait, what?
Dude, imagine you high in there. You'd be like trying to be like,
So last night was super eventful. Right after you guys left, we left the karaoke bar. We got like security guard, tag, went to another bar. I don't even know what that bar was. It was like underground.
Do
so,
they serve Five Guys there?
Yeah, the downstairs is an actual real Five Guys, and then you walk in and there's a security guard, and you're like, why is there a security guard there? It's because there's a speakeasy upstairs, which was a really fun bar. They
That's
played
so
really good
cool.
music.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty bad.
That's sick.
this reminds me, because also last night, everybody goes out to the karaoke bar. I meet him there. I realize I have a hunger in my tummy. I walk outside and I see a taco truck. And I'm like, that could fulfill my hunger, but we're in New York. I'm in New York alone at this
What's your
point.
fancy as fuck?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go peruse.
as fuck.
I'm walking. I see another taco truck. I'm like, maybe this is a sign. No, it was just breadcrumbs to the best meal I've had in my entire life. I look left. I see maybe the ritziest, fanciest place, best restaurant I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm wearing a hoodie, a hat, and everyone in there is just swanky city,
Dressed to the nines.
dressed to the tens if they even have that.
Oh, shit.
But instead, I walk in and they're like, "How many will be dining with you tonight?" And I said,
Was it French? What is that?
it was French. Actually. I said, "Just one, brother." He said, "I've got a great table." Lights a candle. I have a candlelit dinner.
Wait, you went by yourself?
Yeah, candlelit dinner by myself.
Wait,
It's very Zach Justice.
So you
I
thought-
didn't look at the menu
Hold on,
beforehand.
hold on. You thought while all of your friends were out and you said, I'm going to go grab food real quick, okay, because I want to
That's
come
why it
back
took
and
so
hang
long,
out.
is you were at the fanciest place in the world. You missed me
thought
singing.
You'd go
You
for
missed
a
me
candlelit
singing.
dinner.
I heard it, trust me. I was 3 blocks away. I clocked it.
To be fair, I do it took long, but the way he describes a candlelit dinner, I would expect it longer.
Really?
You know?
Oh, yeah. No,
It seemed
I
quick.
kept
It
it
was like
quick.
45 minutes.
But listen,
Was it really?
Yeah, dude. It was
Oh, you
a
weren't
lo-
even there.
It was, no, it was a
was
long
high, I was
ass
gone.
time.
sometimes God gives you North Star and you got to follow. So I walk in and I did not look at the menu beforehand, but when you're already eating the complimentary bread, you got to be consistent with eating the rest of the meal.
Yeah.
I look there and the cheapest steak is $100.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm about to bite the bullet. I'm about to have zero money. But then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just spending it on myself. This doesn't matter. Then I get a text from Jared. He's like, "Yo, dude, where you at?" And I'm like, just getting food. He's like, "Stay there." And I'm like, okay. He's like, hungry. So I'm like, okay, Jared and the girl he's with are about to come eat dinner with me.
Oh, I know it happened.
Only the girl shows up.
No.
It's 'cause-
okay,
wait.
hold on.
I feel like that's my fault.
You're
too.
bad at this, Jared.
No,
Jared,
no.
I have a candlelit dinner with the girl you love.
Fuck, and that's your fucking problem.
I'm seeing how is that my problem?
I didn't know you went and got a candlelit dinner.
I'm seeing the twinkle in her eyes. Also, if she was just going to taco truck, you walk the beautiful woman to consume calories. You go with her to consume calories.
That's my fault, and I feel like that's my fault.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
did
no,
you
no, I'm
pay?
not-
Did you pay for her meal?
Of course. I'm walking out with
So
2
you
bills plus
took-
tip.
You took the girl that I like on a candlelit date.
The night of her dreams and the
Did
night
Oh
of
my
mine.
god,
Also
that's
get a
probably why
steak.
you guys just cuddled.
Did she
It's
also
Zach's
get a steak?
fault.
Yeah, she might have been thinking about me. I'm sorry?
Did she also get a steak?
She was actually being very cordial, and there was a burger on the menu, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just get the burger." And I'm like, I could tell she was like, "I haven't eaten all day." I was like, oh, "I feel really bad. I'm eating this beautiful steak." When she got there, the beautiful steak was there, mashed potatoes that I think God mashed himself, and I'm like, just get a steak. And brother, did she love it? Yeah. She didn't talk about you once.
$200 later.
No, she kept on talking about what I'm doing later, and I was like, I'm busy. But no,
God.
she didn't say that. She didn't say that.
In that same day, I had bought her a smoothie earlier, and you had a candlelit
nice.
steak dinner.
No, but speaking about the smoothie, was this at Juice Generation?
Oh wait, before we
yeah.
get into Juice Generation, the hotel I know we spoke about the hotel stuff. I do just want to say that the hotel we're staying in now,
The Omni.
The Omni.
Omni in
Omni.
downtown New Haven.
you guys have been fantastic, and
been
thank you so much.
wonderful.
If we come
Thank
back, we're coming here definitely.
Woo! Sorry, I'm ordering Taco Bell.
No, I get it,
I'm so sorry.
brother. I get it. There's no rules when you're doing a bed pod.
Oh, so Taco Bell is not grapes are worse.
I just think it's really weird how you order pounds of grapes at a time.
That's how grapes.
Every
come.
time I walk
Have
into
you ever
their
been to the
house,
grocery store?
he's holding a bag of grapes and munching on them. I think it's just the weirdest.
You can't get a man-made food when this man just ordered like a delicious fruit that used to be in the Garden of Eden. They make fun of him. You know what I mean?
I love them.
They're great. They're
Yeah,
great.
clearly, brother.
God made a great
It was
product.
late. They started arousing me later in life.
Look me in the eyes and tell me you like cleaning up your kitchen. Yeah, you'd be a liar. Look me in the eyes and tell me you like to waste time cooking after a long day of work. Yeah, you'd be lying. What if I told you I had a solution to all those problems with Factor meals? Not only are they convenient, they taste like heaven on earth.
I can attest that they are delicious and convenient because I've been using Factor consistently for the last about month and a half, and it has significantly improved mealtime for me.
You might be thinking, this is an ad, guys. You guys have to say this. We were buying Factor and using it before they decided to sponsor us. So watch your mouth, all right? It's one of the few meal prep services that tastes like a chef made it, if that makes sense. It's like a chef came over to my house and was just like, have a good time with your taste buds. Have a good time.
And Factor supports all sorts of dietary options. So for me personally, I go for their Protein Plus package, but you can choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize your protein intake, which I do, avoid meat, or simply eat a well-balanced meal.
So head over to factormeals.com/dropouts50 and use code dropouts50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That is code dropouts50 at factormeals.com/dropouts50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring this episode. Your sex life is important, but life is busy, brother. You don't have the time to go to the doctor's office to get treated for your erectile dysfunction. Through HIMS, now you can be treated for ED without stepping foot outside your door. And if you're a little embarrassed to go to a doctor, imagine staying at home. You get to meet with a doctor online, and you could just talk about it, and then you get your stuff, and you're feeling better than ever.
HIMS provides access to doctor-trusted ED treatment options such as chewable hard mints, brand-name treatments like Viagra, or generic alternatives for up to 95% cheaper. The process is simple and it's 100% online, so there are no more uncomfortable doctor's visits.
Essentially, you want to have great sex. Everyone does. Might as well do it with HIMS. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/dropouts. That is HIMS.com/dropouts for your personalized ED treatment options. HIMS.com/dropouts.
Hard mints are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Thank you, HIMS.
But we have been waking up like super early. But thankfully, we brought like the little magic mind things. I can take a little quick
Those
shot
have been like the saving grace of the trip.
when we
honestly.
don't find a juice spot in the morning. But I do want to bring up the juice spot. Okay.
Oh, first off, We gotta talk about the boxing that we got royally fucked at.
I don't know if we need. Wait. Let's just talk about the juice spot.
Okay, so we went to this workout.
We go to this workout. Tara didn't want to go because she didn't want to break a hand.
That's
Well,
fair.
no, I wanted to go shopping.
No, it's way smarter. It's
way
good
smarter.
For, hey,
Wait, yeah, good
for you.
decision.
It was
I know.
horrible.
Did you
Good
buy
call.
anything cool?
Also, I didn't like how much y'all kept the cameras on us. I was dying out there. At one point, I was
so
doing like
upset.
something, and she was just, you were just like, and I was,
Just filming your demise.
I couldn't breathe.
You want to know the most messed up thing about the boxing? Is
Context, we did a boxing class with viewers. Like, we're like, hey, come here if you want to do like a fitness class with us. We thought we'd walk in and pretend to do cardio. Didn't know there was an instructor that knew all of our names and would call us
know, it
out
was
if we weren't
intense.
working out hard. Hey, Zach, let's pick it up over there on the treads.
Bro, if I was there, I'd be like, why don't you shut the fuck up?
That's what I was saying.
It's very New Yorker of you.
I was saying fuck you to him. I was giving fuck yous to Robbie. COO Robbie fucked us on that one.
He's
He
the
set
one
it all-
that set it all up.
Oh, it
for
was a
us.
nightmare. It was so bad.
And I feel like I just have such good like intuition. I knew it wasn't gonna be fun. I was like, there's
Honestly,
no
I did.
way.
I personally had the best time.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I had a pretty good time too.
It was good to get the energy out. Like during
It
the
was
workout,
good.
it sucked. Afterwards, fantastic.
And also, we have been doing like a lot, or at least I have been doing a lot of drinking on this trip, so it was good
Don't
to
get me
sweat some of
started.
that out.
Okay, so our bodies were feeling strenuous and we need the refuel. So Alyssa was like, I really want to go to this smoothie juice place.
Wait. Before you get into that, can I
Okay.
just say that the boxing things were so messed up because we sat under the boxing like things where you punch, you had to do sit-ups and then punch the bag. I couldn't reach the dang bag. I was so short.
I didn't
so I
even
was
think
punching
about
the air.
That's
It didn't
hilarious.
even do anything for me.
I cannot wait to see that.
God,
Yeah,
anyways.
but thank you, Grit Boxing, for having us there. And thank you to the Lord Almighty for making it funny for her not be able to reach the boxing thing. Okay, anyway, we need to be nourished. Our body needs to be nourished. Alyssa's like, I got a juice spot. We go to the juice spot.
Wait, I love that it just says juice crisis. That's what you wrote as your note.
Oh, we're gonna get into
Yep.
it. So we're being filmed outside, and Skylar and I pretend we're newscasters.
Yeah, well, to prep it, there's a film crew with us all throughout the tour.
Yeah. You guys gonna get behind the scenes of like this whole tour.
Yeah.
We're filming it. So everyone goes inside except for me and Skylar, and we pretend we're news anchors. And you know, we have these voices. There's like,
Hi, welcome to New York City.
welcome to New York City.
Like the 1920s newscast.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
Okay, so we're gonna. So we were just doing like New York City. A car crash happened on Fifth Avenue, shit like
Wait,
that.
I love this. Can you talk like this all the time?
But listen, here's what happened.
so people,
That you're not gonna want to say that in a second. You're about to be on the wrong side of history.
Wait, what?
Okay, so the name
I'm
of the
sorry.
So the name of the restaurant was Juice Generation, and me and Zach were like, dude, it's kind of funny. We could just talk about how there's like a big juice crisis because everyone keeps going to Juice Generation, and so
And
we were
then
like,
so
welcome to New York City, where there's a big juice crisis.
the big juice crisis, the juice crisis of 2024.
Alyssa came out.
We see 50 people walk by. Ma'am, have you heard about the juice crisis? And people are looking at us weird.
Oh,
and then we got a couple
no.
fist bumps. We didn't know what it meant. Have you heard about the juice crisis? If you don't know, if you don't look at the sign and you don't
Oh
enunciate,
no, that's terrible.
It sounds a lot like Jew
it is-
crisis.
it sounds like
Yeah.
you're saying Jew crisis to
Yep.
50 people in the middle of
And
New
it's
York
all on
City.
camera.
And we
it's
didn't
all
know
on
that
camera.
until Alyssa came out and was like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
I,
We're like,
I came out, my mouth dropped, and I was like,
Like, what are you,
what are you doing?
No,
Don't
no,
say
no, what are you guys
that.
doing?
what were y'all doing?
And you guys just let that
You guys
happen?
just kept your mouth shut.
The film crew thought the entire time we were saying the Jew crisis.
That's terrible.
Oh,
And
my.
they let it happen. So I think it's their fault a little bit. But so we do want to apologize to Juice. What is it?
generation.
Juice Generation.
You might be getting protested a little bit.
There might be a couple protests outside.
That's our bad.
That's on us.
We didn't mean to do it.
But it did happen.
And I saw Mark Norman same day.
I can't
Same
believe
day.
you didn't say anything to him.
I said hello.
You said.
But that was
"Excuse
it?
me?"
Did he
I
say?
said, "Pardon me, brother." That's it. That's all I did.
I don't know where you guys were this morning, but when I woke up, by the way, I didn't know we were checking out today. So I woke up to two texts. I woke up to a text from Alyssa and Zach, two separately, not in a group chat or anything. Like, good news, we got late checkout. I'm like, we're checking out today. I literally woke up and I was like, what? I thought we had another day here. So I packed really quickly, and I don't know what you guys did, but I went to brunch with my friend Alyssa, and not this Alyssa, another Alyssa. And
More
there's
of
two-
more of a friend, Alyssa.
Yeah, let's have a hatred towards
No.
Alyssa.
Shut up. There's two Alyssas on the trip, so it's been a little confusing, but we figured it out. And it's this really cute brunch spot, and we're sitting in this, like, when I tell you this man was just gorgeous, like, black long hair and like a headband, nose ring,
So like
accent, some
to-
kind of foreign
to
accent.
the T, your type.
No, not my
no.
type, but it's
Really?
just really gorgeous. Like looks like
Okay.
just like looks like a foreign male model.
Has an aura of aesthetic pleasure.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Handsome AF.
Just super handsome.
Handsome
Yeah, like your
AF.
mom would find him handsome.
Yeah.
Like generically handsome. Your mom would find him handsome. I find him handsome. Like
Yeah.
anyone would find this guy good looking, right? He's our waiter, and he's just like making this intense eye contact with me, and I'm like, I look at Alyssa, I'm like, am I crazy, or is this man like literally staring into my soul? And she's like, no, he is intensely looking at you, Tara. And so I'm like, whatever. He seats us, and then at one point he goes, like, is staring at me so closely. He's like, I'm so sorry, in his accent. I don't even want to do it. I want to butcher it. He's like, I just like, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I'm sorry. And he's going like this, and he's backing away from me, and I'm like,
I think you just found your soulmate.
right. And Alyssa's like, and I'm like, and I just stood there, and I just didn't know what to say the whole time. And the whole time he would like take our orders and come back. I couldn't even look at him because I was just so
He
flustered.
said it early into the.
He said it when we sat down.
Now that's a move of a man with a chiseled jawline.
God, he took
Oh
a
yeah,
step.
that's a
And
man
that's
with
it.
confidence.
He knew he could
I would
carve into the
never.
conversation with that bone on his old face.
That's all I had to say.
I would
is
say,
I was
like,
flustered this morning.
If I ever wanted to say that to a girl, I would be like, if I was serving them, it would be after I dropped the check. I'd be almost to the back of the restaurant.
Yeah, right.
You have lovely eyes.
Right. No, he was like this.
I love your
I'm
fucking
sorry.
eyes.
I'm sorry. I
bowing.
keep looking. I'm sorry. You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. and I'm
God,
like,
with the
I literally don't even know what I said. I was like, it's okay. I think I said it's okay.
okay.
Because like he kept saying I'm sorry. I'm like, you can stare at me. I was so embarrassed.
It's kind of one of those people that you look at and you create a life.
Yeah.
You almost
Oh, and
create
then
a
I
life in
asked
an
him where he was
instant.
from at the very end of it because
I've
we
never
were
done
placing
that before.
bets.
Where is he from?
Colombia.
Ooh,
Colombian accent.
ooh, a little Colombian daddy.
Y'all don't get that,
Jared.
Disney.
Jesus.
My brother went to Columbia.
Not the same.
So Zach has. This made me laugh.
I have notes
really.
of what I want to talk about. And sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, write things. I forgot I wrote this.
I'm almost certain this came from a dream. It's not real. Because I'm on the dark parts of the web and I've never seen anything about it. Conspiracy I heard, period. I heard the government is paying gay dudes not to smile.
What?
I don't know why it's there.
That can't be real.
It is a rumor that I heard, I think.
There's no way you heard that.
Because
What
of
do
how
you mean?
because of how much joy they bring us. Like, you know,
And so you
the
think
gays are the smiling people.
you think they're getting like a monthly stipend to
Yeah.
just
Not
be
smile?
sad?
Similar to the COVID one. Yes. I don't know why I thought that, but it is in my notes.
Brother,
I'm
what
glad
are
we
you
brought it
taking
up.
before bed?
Oh man, the will to live.
Oh my God, one time I took, not melatonin, the other thing, magnesium, a magnesium pill. And I had the craziest nightmares all night.
Nightmare.
Like, I have nightmares with melatonin. I have nightmares if I have sweets before bed. If I eat, oh my God, I had Taco Bell before bed last night, which now
Which you're about to
yeah,
do.
again, which now I hear you, I understand. Maybe I eat Taco Bell just as much as I eat grapes. When I had Taco Bell last night, I was drunk, coming from the club, let me live. And I had the craziest dreams all night, the most realistic dreams all night. I woke up every hour being like, is this real? I would check my phone, I'm like, did this man actually text me? Oh,
I woke up and forgot where I was.
oh, you were at a random person's house?
Yeah.
This morning?
Not random, but yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my
about
God, where
that.
did you wake up this morning?
Hey.
I woke up in my own hotel room bed.
Speaking of not knowing where to go, this podcast is being done in our videographer's hotel room, and she texted us 1413 is the hotel room number, and I
it
read
is.
1013.
And we were in 1014.
And we were in 1014. We were jazzed about it being so close. We had socks on. We didn't think we'd have to take an elevator, so we go over. We knock.
Pretty
and
hard knock.
We hear shuffling, and you know how you can just.
Tell that someone's terrified on the other side of the room.
That's not what I got. I heard the brushing like fragrance of a female somehow. Like I knew that there was an estrogen human behind that wall, and we felt bad because imagine looking through the peephole, seeing two dames, two
Basically seeing a bowling alley.
yeah.
Bowling alley.
Yeah, you're a pin, I'm a bowling ball.
Imagine seeing just two genuinely. Okay, hold on. We got the snorts.
Sorry.
Gross, Skylar's been the funniest person on this trip. I swear.
The worst.
I can be stuck in a room with him all day. Just listen to me like, oh, the way he pronounces the word 10. 10.
Speaking of 10, when we also stand next to each other, that is something that people think sometimes. But
1-0.
no,
1-0. I was like, wait, what the fuck does that?
Oh my God.
God, they got us. Oh, I don't know if you've known this. So we've been mic'd up this whole trip.
Oh my God.
And
Fuck.
I will just say things to the mic when she's turned around and say, I'll be like, this is Jared, and I'm a racist.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, and she'll look back because she is Asian and she's not happy with you.
Because of you.
No, I'm just saying. I would go. Handshakes are way better than bowing. And yeah, she
Come on,
doesn't think
man.
you respect her culture at all.
Jesus.
I've
Christ.
hated being mic'd up this whole time.
Oh, it's so fun.
Because I've been drunk every single night at a club, talking to people and saying just crazy shit. I feel like, you know what I mean? When you're drunk talking to people.
I asked her, "Are you gonna hear us when we pee?" And
Oh, I've been shitting,
like,
peeing.
like, just let me know when you are. So I went to the bathroom the other day and I was like, okay, I'm going to pee right now, so don't listen. And then
I feel bad because New York is muggy, and God, do we sweat.
sweated.
She's got to get right up in there.
It's kind of
yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
wild. So the mic packs
Keep having to apologize.
are $2,600 each. I didn't know they were that expensive. And don't put it on a body that's not as expensive as that. That's what I had to say. But she wraps, because of my sweat, she wraps the mic pack in a condom.
Which
Yeah.
is a
smart,
crazy
though.
fix for such an expensive product.
Well,
I don't
Tara
think
thought
it's
it was cool
an
because it was the
actual
first time
condom,
she'd
is it?
seen one. She's like, that's what they are.
I actually maybe put one on me next time because I almost
That's
spilled
actually smart.
a shot of vodka on me,
Oh, yeah.
which is partially Jared's fault.
What
Drink
the
it,
hell?
hurry!
I agree. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was
Jared's
rushing
fault.
me.
Yep.
Okay, because
It was
you
not a
said-
Jared still for last night.
Everything's
You
Jared's
said
fault.
when we were in the karaoke bar that you wanted to go shot for shot, and I was drinking doubles. I was chugging these doubles.
Yeah.
So I was saying, you gotta hurry up.
But it was while I was singing.
I'm sorry.
What song did you sing?
TikTok by Kesha.
Yikes.
Beautiful choice.
Whoa.
you.
Did the bar love it?
God, the songbird
Yeah.
of our generation. Is that your go-to song?
No, it's been as of late my go-to, but my go-to usually.
I like late, like you do it, like you're out there.
Yeah, I do karaoke quite often, a
I
couple
like
times
that.
a month.
Can we
I
talk
like that.
about? Can we talk about?
It's usually Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's a
because
good one.
everyone likes to sing along.
Can we talk about Tara getting mad at me when I left the?
No, because I was actually mad.
No, I know, but we can speak about it. I mean, it's past. We're past it. Hey, look at me,
No,
Tara. This is,
No.
Tara,
no, it was rude, and everyone admit it was rude.
I think people were just agreeing with you.
No,
I don't think they heard my side.
I didn't think you were gonna Irish goodbye.
I
it was
did-
fucked up.
Jared, you were right behind me.
You said
Well,
bye.
that's-
You said bye to my friend's friend and not me.
Can I tell
I don't care who I was talking to. I don't care if it was the president of the fucking United States. You say goodbye.
No. Can I tell you what was happening? You looked like you were in an intimate. You looked like you were in an intimate conversation.
I wasn't.
How was I supposed to know that you guys were face to face talking to each other? And I thought it was like fireworks might have been going off.
No,
But listen,
and it doesn't. But it doesn't
no,
matter.
it does matter because
You
I
get my
want.
attention and you wave. No.
Not if I didn't want to interrupt.
Interrupt. You're my friend, and you were leaving. And you know how I feel about that.
No, I don't because I was going to see you in the morning. This was not like we're not going to see each other for a week.
I understand, but it's like we go out, we want to have fun, and you're just killing the vibe.
I'm not. I went out only because for you. Well,
Next time, don't come if it's just for me.
you told me you wanted me to come, so I came.
Because I wanted everyone to have a good
You
time.
gotta stop coming.
And you were there for like all of 15 minutes. So at that point, don't even come.
I was there for 2 hours.
No, you weren't. You were at a steak dinner and then came for 30
I was
minutes.
at a steak dinner for. I was there for 2 hours. A steak dinner for 35 minutes.
You left at 11:30. Okay. This is
11:37.
right where you came. 11:14. You came into the bar.
I was in the bar before that. You
No.
filmed that way later.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Listen, I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drunk. You came in
21
and I
minutes.
immediately was like, "Oh, Zach's here," and you went over there on the end of the table. Everyone went out, so it's like, okay, everyone's going out. We're trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
We're in New York.
You should have stayed out, dude.
There's no way. Anyway,
Zach does have a fear of karaoke because one time we did it together.
I didn't ask him to sing.
I know, but just the surroundings, he does get freaked because we were on a cruise one time and we got talked into doing karaoke. We picked a song that we didn't realize was like 6 minutes,
yeah.
and we realized that
Tequila.
about 2 minutes in.
What's everyone's go-to karaoke song?
Oh,
I know Tara's is yours. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
What's your what's the next mine's Don't Stop Believing.
That's a good one. That's a
Because everyone
crowd
likes to sing
pleaser.
it.
I do Friends in Low Places.
That's also a good one.
What's that song?
I got
Friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away.
I've never heard that
Guys,
song.
I don't know
Last
that
time I
song.
did it-
You never been to karaoke?
I've told the story in here before. I think it was the last time we were in New York, but when I did karaoke, I was in Panama City, hammered. I did crowd work for that song.
Crowd work.
When I say I sang maybe 3 words, I was shit drunk. I made probably like I made like $40. People were tipping me. They were like, "You were so good." I was like, "Thank you." And then I made out with a 60-year-old woman for a long time
In front of her daughter.
And he had to pay the daughter $20.
because
That's
For
hilarious.
trauma.
She asked him, she's like, you have to pay me $20 for like ruining my night because my mom's married.
And in my defense, that's gonna come off wrong. The woman, she came over and she was like, "You are such a good singer," and she kissed me. I was like, "Oh, thank you." She's probably like 50. She wasn't 60. I exaggerated there, but she kept kissing me, and I was like, "Why is she still kissing me?" To the point where I was tired, like it drained me.
Who's the old man? Like old man, old woman. Like she's an old woman, but you're like, I'm drained from kissing her. Like,
Oh, I know. Yeah,
you're
I'm
an
the
old man.
I was tired. I was like, "What is?"
But
what
when
is
you
going
kiss, like
on?
it's reversed. So when you kiss someone young, you transfer
Dude,
their
wait,
youth.
maybe she.
No, hold on. You transfer your youthful energy into her, so she feels spry, and then you're attracting her like not elderliness, but a little more miles on the odometer.
Yeah, she did the what's the bitch with the long hair? What's her name?
Rapunzel.
What's the name of that? What's the name of the kids movie?
Rapunzel.
Tangled.
Tangled.
Isn't there an old woman in there that does the same thing?
I have no idea.
The
Wait.
reverse ages.
Steals
Oh
the
yeah.
youth.
No, it's Sleeping
Flower
Beauty.
gleam and glow, let your power shine.
She did that. She was singing that actually when she kissed me.
Wait, was I in the live action version of Tangled without knowing it?
Wait, I thought the person who decreased your age was Disney. Snow White.
You got it.
The
Nah,
apple.
she just sleeps.
No.
What was
Poison
the
apple.
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, no.
Who's Snow
Damn
White?
it!
And that's Snow White, yeah.
Damn it!
No.
Huh?
Wait.
Sleeping Beauty, brother, it's in the title, is definitely the one that sleeps a lot. That's something we probably can't argue.
Oh, speaking of sleeping, I'm literally falling asleep, like going into a REM cycle on the fucking bus, and you wake me up. I was pissed.
I didn't wake you up.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Sorry.
you were trying to draw a dick on my face when I was sleeping.
It's because he woke me up. You know when someone like bullies you and then you bully someone back? That's what happened. Zach woke me up, so I was like, I'm gonna wake Jared up.
I wouldn't say I was
I
bullying
want
you.
Jared to suffer too.
I had a nightmare, so I woke up from a nightmare, and then I needed to grab like the nearest friend. You were across from me. I graze your hand with a pinky, and you wake up and act like I committed Armageddon 2.
But I will
What's
say
Armageddon?
when you did the grazing,
It's like an apocalypse.
you could only graze because you had the other camera up because you had your camera.
Yeah, you were
and your video
filming
on.
me.
Huh?
Cut to a clip.
Yeah, but you're a content creator in case you wanted it for later.
I don't want you waking me up when I'm finally falling asleep on a 2.5-hour bus tour.
I touched
bus
you with a
ride.
percentage of my body that probably can't even be calculated. I was like, a little pinky.
A little
To feel
bit.
safe.
He wanted the special moment where you would comfort him for his nightmares.
Yeah, imagine this. Okay, when we're separated from each other and I pinky you, and I can't pinky
What?
you. Listen, and I can't pinky you. I have it on my phone, so then I can watch the video and it'll comfort me right back to sleep when I'm alone.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you, Zach.
I'm overheating,
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Zach. I'm over.
Oh my god,
My
it's
like
bad.
we're
I
dripping
keep.
sweat.
Wait,
Ew,
wait.
this is Grace.
Just kidding.
Oh, this is Grace's bed.
Well,
Grace, we
I'm not
apologize.
kidding.
Grace is right now.
We're kidding.
Grace, don't worry.
But we
I
are
don't
very
sweat.
hot.
I sparkle.
God, accidentally, my pants accidentally came down. And I
Her
shit
sparkle
in
smells like sweat.
Whoa.
I do not smell.
I
Oh!
can't believe that.
Wait, what were you saying on the streets of New York that Jared?
Oh god damn it! This is another thing where you're throwing me under the bus.
You
okay?
pooped yourself.
I didn't poop myself.
Yes, you did.
No,
and
I
all of New York
didn't.
knows it.
Yeah, you made it known. Okay, but I didn't do it.
Okay, so essentially what happens is...
Room service called us.
Can you hold on 2 seconds?
Wait, what?
This is what happens. Anytime we need to go anywhere, we have set times, we have a schedule, we're professionals. Hey, we got to go here at this time. All the time we do this to events. And Jared decides 2 minutes before he has to be downstairs that he's going to throw his bowels as far as he can out of his body.
I can't poop in public, and so I need to get it out
But why?
before.
But why can't you poop like 10 minutes before we leave?
Because I get.
I was in the room.
Exactly.
No.
Alyssa
In
was-
any other case, every time we go out, I don't care if we're going to Target. We're leaving at 1:30, 1:28. You're in there, cheeks
You also
spread.
did that, not to throw you under the bus, but you also did that when we were leaving from the bus. You're like, I gotta go poop. And you went to the bathroom. Right before we left.
Okay, because the thing is like, I don't have to poop
Thank you.
until that moment because I get nervous and scared that I'm going to have to poop in public. And
And then it just shoots it out of you.
and then, yeah, it
Ew.
shoots
It
it
doesn't
out
shoot
of
it out. It takes us a quick 15.
Not a quick 15.
I get what you're saying though, Jared. I can only poop at like home and at like Belk's.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's like a mall.
if you ever have to go to the
Part of a mall.
bathroom, yeah, you go to a mall, you find the distance one way in the back. The
You
one that
find-
no one really wants to go to. No good stores are near it. You throw your cheeks on the porcelain, that thing comes out better than you've ever seen before.
Yeah,
I
or like,
always
I like
find the
that.
end bathroom stall because I don't want someone on either side of me. I like to have a wall.
a good
That's
hack
smart,
is go
that's
to
smart.
like I go to Belk's, but go to if you can't find a Belk's, if you're a man, women I'm not sure. If you're a man, go to like a woman's clothing store that has a restroom.
Oh,
And that's why I go to Belk's. And so men, that bathroom's never touched.
No.
And
Oh
so
my
you never,
guys are
it
so
always gets
funny.
off without a hitch.
That's the smartest thing I think I've ever heard.
Well,
You know
life
what
hack.
bathroom smelled really good today? That restaurant we were in at lunch today in New York.
Oh yeah.
Well, you
It
went in after I
smells
did.
so good.
After I did.
And
What?
poop roses?
I do secrete fragrance, yes. Skylar has a girlfriend story. I want him to tell it. I have it written down, if you don't mind.
So I had this girlfriend once, and I was at her house, and we had partaken in a little of some drugs, not a lot.
Okay.
He's not part of the DARE program.
And we were in her house. It was freezing. It was like 58 degrees. She had just moved there. She couldn't figure out how to turn on the heater. So I was like laying in her bed underneath the covers. She was sitting on top of the bed, much like you were. And her roommate came home. Her roommate was always a little, I'd met her a few times, a little weird. She comes into the room, sits on the bed with us. Odd. It's like probably the fourth time I'd met her.
I mean, and you guys were kind of having like an intimate,
Yeah, we were
night
just,
in.
we had made dinner together.
If you're
Terrible
under the
dinner.
covers with your lady and you're a friend, you don't come in and sit on the bed and then expect fellowship with them.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's a wild ass.
I was fully clothed. She was
Okay.
fully clothed as well. The
Good to
woman
know.
comes in and she's like, "Oh, how you doing?" to us. I'm like, "Oh, we're good. You know, we're just freezing. That's why I'm under the covers." And she was like, "You know what I think would make your girlfriend jealous? If I gave Mr. Horny, my last name's Horn." She's like, "If I gave Mr. Horny a raspberry."
Okay, but why'd she go straight for the jealous part?
I don't know how it got
There
to
are
that.
more
Again,
instances.
there was a little bit of drugs involved. But so she was like, give Mr. Horny a raspberry. And girlfriend didn't really have my back. She didn't say a word. And I was like, there's no way she's about to give me a raspberry, so I don't have to say a word. She lifted my shirt
Oh my
up.
God, I thought you meant the fruit.
No. She lifted my shirt up and blew on my belly button,
Similar to this
Like
sound.
this. on my navel.
That's assault.
That is, you're a victim.
And I was just like,
And then did she just leave or did she stay?
she sat there for a second, and I didn't say. I was just like, "What happened?" Because at first I was like, "I am sort of high. Did that happen?" I was like, "No, it definitely happened." And then
I
she
thought
left.
you meant like a raspberry, like the fruit. I was like,
God,
what's
I
wrong with
wish.
that?
I
Okay,
wish
now
it
listen to
was.
this. So they obviously, it was his girlfriend. They had sex that night, and it wasn't anything rough. Missionary, I assume. That's your specialty. They call him the missionary assassin back in the day. And the next day, after coitus has been had, they
This
go
wasn't
out,
even the next day. This was a few days later.
they go out on the town, and then
So in at my girlfriend's house, there like above her bed was a built-in shelf, kind of like a built-in headboard, and I guess her roommate had went into her room, and
when
she had to like
neither of them were there.
she had to like come like far into her. She said she was like looking for the remote or something. She had to come into her room, get on top of her bed, and look at the top of that shelf. There were like scratch marks. So when my girlfriend got home, her roommate was like,
Wait,
"Hey,
it wasn't from him. Like they're like,
yeah, no. What am I fucking in?
were you Wolverine?
Exorcist?
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Listen,
no."
you're the missionary assassin. I don't know what's
he
happening.
is.
Dude, also, if I was like laying down, I would have to like really, really stretch to even get my hands up there.
Well, I was thinking it was probably your girlfriend's.
Let me tell you this, I'm never doing enough to make that kind of stretch. And so, yeah, so she came home and her roommate was like, "Hey, I just need to talk to you. I know you and Skylar probably like to have fun, but I think during some of y'all's, I think she phrased it as kinky sex. I think you scratched the wood and made these claw marks." And she was like, "That was definitely from like a fucking cat or something that lived here before."
But imagine coming in and telling your roommate, just basically that you went in her room, looked at the top of her bed, saw scratch marks, and then brought up the freaky. Like it's
That
Yeah,
is
like you were
crazy.
snooping around and you're
Nuts.
involving yourself in your roommate's sex life. Like
Also,
it's just,
why would she?
I mean, days after a raspberry had been had.
I'm still on the raspberry, guys.
Why
You know,
would
it's that's like a thing you do to like infants to make them giggle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And did you
And
giggle?
I'll be honest with you. If someone gives me one every now and again, I giggle.
I giggle.
Still to
What?
this day, I like them.
I'll give you one.
But it
I
was
like them.
it was unannounced, and it took me by surprise.
And it's from someone random.
God, so warm in this bed.
God, I miss her.
That was your first threesome.
Oh my God,
Oh my
Wow.
god.
beautiful.
Crazy. Way to go, Skylar.
Thank you.
And then Grace, how do you feel about thigh sweat? Similar, just like
He runs so hot.
I
I'm literally
have
like-
calf sweat.
Hey, this you can sleep right here on this. If you go at one ass cheek off.
No,
No,
I would
no.
just soak in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things are going to get, osmosis is going to take over your body. You're going to be powerful.
Listen, I'll tell you this. I'll pitch you a good idea. Zach there's 2 beds in our room. You go sleep in one of those.
I'll pitch you another idea.
Take this room, huh?
I'll pitch you another idea. Never mind. I can't say that idea legally.
Whoa. Where the fuck were you going?
No, it wasn't anything sexual towards you. I apologize. It was going to be coitus towards Skylar, I think. My brain, it'll find its way at the start of a premise and try to figure out where the end is. And sometimes I can't navigate, and I apologize for that.
I did walk into this room when
you're
we.
gonna want to switch these sheets
Ew,
around.
Jared.
Jared just stuck his
Oh
hand down
my
his pants and
God.
then
No,
Don't say
it wasn't
that.
down my pants.
Jared.
I felt just my knee.
Jared, why did
I
you
will
decide
say-
to wear a
Look at the
robe?
pubes up here. Look at this.
What?
There's like little curly.
That's my arm hair. I'll get them off. Don't worry.
I walked into this room and I
We
audibly.
gotta get our whole other room.
I walked into this
They
room
locked this
and
one.
I audibly went, "What the fuck?" Because it's
Also-
It's so nice.
hard.
The AC's off. Is that for shooting purposes?
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
that's why it's the hottest room I've ever been in my entire life. No
Yeah.
worries.
Gotta open a
We
window.
were trying to ice it.
It's like hell's cousin in here.
Are you guys hot?
I mean, I'm fairly warm.
Well, I wasn't asking you. I know you're hot.
Sorry.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening and watching the Bed Pod. Jump over to the Patreon where we're going to get freaky in the sheets. Essentially, we're just going to do a lot more of this.
Double
but,
X. Just kidding.
Except just a lot more
Triple X.
sweat.
Triple X.
a lot more sweat. Link in the description. 7-day free trial right now. We also have, obviously, tons of bonus content. We do a drunk episode every month. Tons of fun. And again, thank you to everyone that came on the tour to come watch us.
Thank you, guys.
You guys filled it out. You guys are the best. And apparently you guys are good people based on other people's opinions. All right, guys, love you. If you stay to the end, subscribe and comment.
Why you hate Jared?
Okay, I don't like that one.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Okay, of course you do.
No, if you ruin our trip, we can ruin your
I
comment section.
didn't ruin the trip.
Jared.
We're still having a good time.
Actually, the person who blew a raspberry into Skylar's belly ruined his trip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
exactly.
true.
That was pretty good.
Forgot about that. That,
That
was
was
good.
pretty good.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, I thought you were.
I was just gonna wiggle it.
Okay.
You basically raspberried me just too.
I just gave you a high five.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.